What is going on? This is Blaine from Riff and Tone. Today I'm here with a 2017 Kiesel Aries A6H. This is orange, some type of orange burst. I forget exactly what they call it. So I'm just gonna cut to the chase. There is one reason why I'm selling. Well, a couple reasons why I'm selling this. The biggest reason is I love it so much that I want them to make me a custom shop in the same Aries body style. This guitar is incredible. So I'm selling it just to put a little extra money into getting a custom shop. So before I get into all that, I'm going to go over, well, first of all, how I even acquired this guitar in the first place. I was selling one of my other guitars, and I put it up locally, and I had a guy message me and said, hey, are you interested in trading? And truthfully, I wanted to sell because I was going to buy something else. So I'm kind of like, I said, you know what, let me hear what he has to say and what he has to offer. It may be something good. Sure enough, he offers this to trade. And the guitar that I had is actually a cheaper guitar than this is too. So I've been wanting to try Kiesel for a long time. I've heard tons of good things about them. And then when you're online, a lot of the guys that play Kiesel are incredible players, you know. So I said, there's definitely something to this, you know. And also they make the carving guitars as well. And Carvin's had a prestigious name in guitars for a long time. So I knew it was going to be a great guitar. So when the opportunity came, I said, yes, let's make a trade, and I'll finally get to try one of these out, because unfortunately I don't know anyone who has one. So I got it, brought it home, played it, and fell in love with it honestly immediately. It's one of the easiest playing guitars I've played on, and I kind of was like, man, no wonder why these guys sound so good that are playing Kiesel. The guitar plays itself, you know, so it makes it easy to sound good. But so anyways, let's go over some of the specs on this guitar. So like I said, this is the Aries. This has this really nice sharp bevel in it, to where it's very comfortable on the arm. I think it looks really cool too. It looks very aerodynamic in a way. It's an alder body. You got your tone knob, your volume knob, and this is a 5-way switch right here. The pickups they're Kiesel branded pickups, which normally whenever it's like a independent brand, I'm a little skeptical, you know, or you know, companies making their own pickups. For whatever reason, I'm just kind of skeptical about it. But I really like these pickups. And actually, when I swapped the guitars out with the other guy, that was one thing he said. He said he liked these pickups so much that the guitar I traded him, he may even get to put into that guitar, because he was such a big fan of the pickups. And I think they sound really good. They're very bright pickups, which is something that I like. You know, you can really hear each note, which is awesome. You know, it's not all muddy. So especially people who are down tuning, that's obviously a plus. This is a ebony fretboard. It's got pearl inlays, just the regular dots. It has a maple neck, which is extremely smooth, very comfortable. Even the shape of the neck is very comfortable. So, which brings me to another reason why I am going to sell this guitar. Actually, the other two reasons. This is a 26.5-inch scale, which is optimal for someone who's down tuning. I'm kind of like a metal boomer in a way. You know, I've down tuned tons in my life, and you know, I like the sound of it, but I prefer just a standard to drop D tuning. And I know nowadays that's almost like it's almost unheard of, but it's just what I prefer. You know, I like the cleanness of it. I think it sounds just more sharp, and that's just the sound that I like. So because I do like tuning in standard and drop D, I prefer a 25.5 inch scale. So I've already put my order in for my my custom shop, and that's what it's going to be, 25.5 inch. And another thing is, this is, you know, it's a hardtail. I'm pretty much hooked on having a some form of tremolo system. So that's something that I have to get. That you have an option of getting a Floyd Rose on their custom shops. I decided to go with the Kiesel branded tremolo system because, well, it's a little bit cheaper, and I think I'm just curious to hear how it sounds. And also, it's not a lockdown system either. So I like my Godo a lot. I have a Godo 510 on a couple guitars, and I just like the convenience of that. So that's what I went ahead and went with. So this has Kiesel branded locking tuners, which is they work great. I mean, this guitar, just being hardtail, is it stays in tune very, very well. I have this currently in D standard, so a whole step down. If you want to look at the back, get another look at the finish. It's very clean, very simple. This is bolt on, and they kind of have like a nice cut into it to where you can get up to these higher frets, because this is a 24 fret guitar. And I mean, the way they make it, it's very, very smooth, very easy to get up on these top frets. This is nice and clean the way they just have it for the string through. And then if you look at the input jack, they have it locked in, made in the USA, with the serial number right here. So, and another thing about this guitar too is it's very light. This is one of the lighter guitars that I've felt. And that's, besides it looking really cool, the fact that it's super light is another reason why I went with this body style. Not to mention the shape and the cutouts that they have too. I think it's really good for someone who's using the higher frets and wants to do a little shredding and stuff. So I actually went ahead and, with my order, in addition to the two things that I brought up, I'm going to do a splatter finish too, because I do love my 80s guitars, and I love that. One of the things that they're really good at is giving you a lot of options with wood, with paint color. It's a little upcharge for the splatter, but I want it to look exactly how I want. So whenever I get that guitar in a few months, I'm going to do a review on that too, of course. And you know, the big thing behind it is, after I played this guitar and I loved it so much, I was very curious as to how much a custom shop's going to be. You know, because anytime you're doing a custom shop, it's going to be expensive. But the price is extremely fair for a USA-made custom shop guitar. I was very surprised. I mean, it's almost in line. It probably is in line, basically, with just buy. You can go online and buy just a guitar that they produced, and you're paying just about the same amount. So I said, why not just wait a few months and get exactly what I want, exactly to my specs, for roughly the same price, which is still a good $1,000 to $1,500 less than some of these bigger brands that are known for custom metal guitars. And I've played a few different USA custom shop guitars that are a good $1,000 to $1,500 more, and I like this guitar right here better than those guitars. This plays better, it feels better. So it was kind of a no-brainer for me. I've always wanted my own custom guitar. So after playing this, I said, hey, that's what I'm gonna go with. So yeah, this is pretty much all I wanted to say about this guitar. If you have any questions or anything, or any comments, feel free to leave them in the comment section. And if you get a chance to, you come across a Kiesel and get a chance to play one, I highly, highly, highly suggest it. I think you'll see what all the hype is about. So I know I did. So yeah, thanks for watching, and have a good one.